Henry Moore lived near the busy part of town. His house was small and old, but he liked it. Behind the house was a garden. Henry loved his garden very much. In summer, many flowers grew there. Some were red, some were yellow, some were blue. When the sun went down, Henry sat there and looked at the flowers. On weekends, he worked in the garden and cleaned it. Henry worked in an office far from his home. Every morning, he walked to the bus stop. He took the bus to work. In the evening, he took the bus back home. Henry did not talk much to other people. He had no close friends. After work, he went straight home. Many days, he felt lonely. Sometimes he felt bored and sad, but he did not know how to change his life. One very hot day, Henry did not want to take the bus home. The air was heavy, and the bus was often crowded. He decided to walk. He wanted to feel the warm sun and move slowly. While walking through a quiet street, he saw a small old shop. The shop window was full of strange old things. There were broken clocks, old cups, and dusty toys. Henry liked old things, so he stopped and looked. After a moment, he went inside. "Good evening," said the man behind the counter. "Good evening," Henry said. "May I look around your shop?" "Yes, you may," the man said. Henry walked around the shop slowly. Then he saw a small doll on a high shelf. It was not bright or pretty. It looked like a tiny old man. The doll had white hair and dark clothes. Its face looked tired and sad. Henry felt something strange in his chest when he saw it. He thought, "This doll looks lonely." "How much is this doll?" Henry asked. The shop man looked at it and thought for a moment. "4," he said. 4 was a lot of money for an old doll, but Henry paid. He did not know why he wanted it. He took the doll outside and looked at its face. For a second, it seemed to smile. "That is silly," Henry said quietly. "You are only a doll." He put the doll into his work bag with his papers and went to the bus stop. Henry was tired, so he sat on the bus and closed his eyes. When the ticket man came, a loud voice suddenly said, "Go away, stupid man!" People turned and looked at Henry. The ticket man was angry. "Why did you say that?" he asked. "I did not," Henry said softly. The ticket man gave him the ticket and walked away. He looked unhappy. When Henry got home, he felt confused and tired. He took the doll out of his bag. It stood on the table. The face was not nice. It was ugly, but it had a small smile. Henry ate a little food and went to bed. Soon, he fell asleep. In the morning, the sun came through the window. Henry opened his eyes. Something was next to him. It was the doll. "I left you on the table," Henry said. "You cannot move." He felt cold inside. He stood up and went to the door. 2 letters were on the floor. Both letters were open. Henry did not know who opened them. He did not feel hungry. Henry went to the bus stop. The bus came. Many people were inside. An old woman stood and looked tired. Henry stood up and gave her his seat. She sat down slowly. Then a voice said, "You stupid woman." The woman looked at Henry with angry eyes. People stared. Henry felt his face grow hot. He remembered the doll. Henry got off the bus at the next stop. He opened his bag. The doll was inside. It had a wide smile. Henry put the doll on the ground and walked away fast. "That is the end," he said to himself. Henry worked all day. He tried not to think. After work, he went to the bus stop. His heart stopped. The doll was there. It stood near the stop and looked at him. Henry ran away. He decided to walk home. The walk was long. His legs hurt. He stopped at a small park and sat on a chair. He slept for a long time. A loud sound woke him at home later that night. Henry got up and went to the next room. Cups and plates were broken on the floor. The doll sat on the table. "This is not a toy," Henry said. "This thing is not good." He took the doll into the garden. He dug a deep hole and put the doll inside. He covered it with soil. "You will stay here forever," Henry said. That night, Henry watched television and lay on the couch. Later, he went to bed. The house was quiet. After some time, a sound came from the back door. Henry felt afraid, but he opened it. The doll stood there. It was dirty from the ground. It smiled. "Go away," Henry said. "Please, go away." The doll did not speak. Henry was angry and afraid. He made a big fire in the garden. He threw the doll into the fire. The fire burned bright and hot. People ran out of their houses. They shouted and pointed at the flames. The fire grew very large, and the garden turned black. When the fire slowly went out, the people searched the house and the garden. They called Henry's name, but he did not answer. A few days later, a new man moved into Henry's house. He liked the small garden very much. One evening, as the sun went down, he saw a small doll sitting on the table.